Hey, howdy, hey. What's up, what's up? Hey, howdy, hey. Hello, hello. This will be a good view. Ooh, look at that boat going by. The boats are out today. Hold on, I gotta get y'all situated. Don't forget to go out and like the live and then come back in also. Remember with YouTube, you have to go out or push the three dots and also like it. All right, so let's see if I can keep it all straight here. Here we go. Let's go. The water is stunning. Be sure you're liking the live. Remember, click the three dots. Or the X to go like the live and come back in. You can only like it once. So be sure to do that. That helps. We grew 23 new followers. We're at 623. We were at 5 something. We've gained 100 followers in the past day. But the azaleas are now blooming, which is kind of exciting. Tours are out. Again, my phone is dead if I unplug it. So we are just kind of chilling. I'm so excited the azaleas are blooming at Bonaventure. That just makes Bonaventure so pretty. Welcome, guys. Remember, if you are following me in here, be sure to either click the three dots or click the X, go out and like and come back. We are cruising the beauty of Bonaventure. How's the views? You can tell the azaleas are starting to bloom. They are raking and cleaning and all the things. Hey, howdy, hey. I'm trying to find a pretty azalea drive. All of these azalea bushes will be blooming here shortly, but look. Make sure nobody's behind me. Hold on. Gotta look at the chat because I have to click on the chat. Hey, howdy, hey. Yeah, don't forget to get your vote in if you're new. All right, keep going. Here we go. So it used to be a contest, and you would put a head of your body on there so that people knew who you were, which is kind of cool. They are raking up the leaves. Would not want that job. What's up? What's up? Crew, the azaleas are starting. This is so early for Bonaventure azaleas to be blooming. Like, remarkably early. I'm kind of sad because when people come in March, they're not going to see all the pretty azaleas. Don't forget to go out and like the live if you're in here. I renamed it. Instead of saying Savannah, I've got it named as Bonaventure today. Some people have no clue what that is. Yesterday, though, we had like 50 people. Mardi Gras cookies are life, man. Them cookies are good. So yeah, don't forget to like the live. Try to do some time here each day. Again, I'm not a super fan of Bonaventure. I mean, of YouTube, but how's the view? I know it's probably bumpy because the road's bumpy. Look at these azaleas. It's gonna be bumpy today. Look at that. Come on. Okay, so do you prefer sitting in the hands-free set or looking out the window? Which do y'all prefer? Let me know, and I'll do either. But which do you prefer, hands-free set or hanging out the window? So do you like a front view or a side view? Well, let me get over. Sorry, sir. Which do you prefer? I can do either. So on the hands-free set versus the gimbal hanging out the window? Yay, nay? Okay, I'll do that. Let me move y'all. Had y'all on the gimbal because we just got in the car and I was hanging it out the gimbal. Let me put you back in. The hands-free. There you go. So that good. Don't forget to come in and like this live so that it'll help me grow. Okay, here we go. I got my window down. How's that? Oh, y'all, look at that. Y'all, look at that view. Come on. That, I'm going to stop. That is a picturesque view right here, if I've ever seen one. So people are always like, do you go to Wormslow? That is always the question I get asked. Go to Wormslow. Go to Wormslow. And pay $10 a person. Okay? Come here, same views. You've got these beautiful trees and the Spanish moss. That's what people go pay, is for the trees with Spanish moss. I mean, look at these views. Come on. Hands times free. It's free here. First of all, it's free. Second of all, come on. You start coming down a road, and I'm going to come up the other side because the azaleas are blooming on that side. Again, be sure to like this live. Or Kruising Bonaventure. Y'all, I'm so sad. I need to go get my car washed again. I'm so depressed about this weather. Wonder if I can do this. This is where we're testing out. This is why I like this event. Because they're not giving me grief. But look at that. This right here is 1,000 times prettier, in my opinion, than Wormslow. For free. In my personal opinion. I wish I could keep chat. Open on this YouTube. Okay, let me show you the azaleas. I'm gonna come around on the other side. Ooh, there's a big old tour bus. I guess tours are coming over here now. So you can see the azalea bushes are starting to bloom. And so when they're fully bloomed, you're driving this and all you see are the azaleas and the Spanish moss. Look how pretty. Take your Zyrtec before you come out here though. But they are blooming very early today, or this year. Hello, hello. Be sure to like the live. I mean, some of these azalea bushes are like full bloomed out. Some aren't yet, but some are just, I mean, straight up blooming. Lots of tours going around today. Lots of people here. Like, look at that one. That joker is like straight up bloomed out. Remember to like when you come in here. You can either click the 3 dots or you can click the X. We did hit 29,000 today, which was fantastic. Can you believe it? We hit 29,000. I know some people aren't fans of cemeteries, but this one is more, so this one, interesting enough, was originally the plantation, right? But this one has such a rich history. People that were buried over at Laurel Grove when Bonaventure opened, some families actually chose to move their families over here. You can take a golf cart ride around if you so desire. You have to pay, of course, but you can do that. There's different ways to do tours. Savannah Adventure Dash Tour does the one out here that I see all the time. This is the ways people always say, how do you save money in Savannah? Save your $10 a person at Wormslow and come to Bonaventure. Come on, mods, if you're in here, isn't YouTube nice that you don't have to put in the chat 100 times hands-free set? Like YouTube allows you to kind of do what YouTube allows you to do. You gotta admit, that's kind of a perk to all of this, right? Like, there are perks to YouTube. Not a lot, but there are. But, okay, here you go. Here's your picturesque view. Check this out. Look at that. You will see pictures, people taking pictures out here, like professional pictures, all the time. It's one of the only perks. I mean, like I said, if I weren't trying... Wormslow is a park that the original, Noble Jones's original house was out there. He's one of the founders of Savannah. He's actually buried out here at Bonaventure. But people go for the picturesque views of the trees. And people pay $10 a person to go see the trees, honestly. That's why most people go out there. Other than walking trails of nature, that is honestly the only thing out there. And people are fascinated. I get more questions about Bonaventure or about Wormslow. Do I go there? It's been a lot lately, and I'm like, but it's $10 to go walk in nature. I can walk in nature for free. But it's like a little park, a recreational, not even a recreational. All you do is you drive this line of trees, and then you park and you walk these nature trails. And you see some cement blocks that are, quote, the oldest standing structure that's not even really a structure. It's interesting. I'm like, I don't have to pay $10 to walk when I can look at views like that. Now, things that are cool about Wormslow, I will say this. It is on the water, much like Bonaventure, but you can come to Bonaventure and get the same views. I can't believe how much the azaleas are blooming. I'm kind of sad because so many people come in March and April, and I don't think our azaleas are going to survive that time. One thing that's fun to do to come out here, if you Google Bonaventure scavenger hunt, it's kind of cool to come out here and do the Bonaventure scavenger hunts, because you can discover all kinds. I used to do it with my daughter all the time. We'd come out here and she'd go on a scavenger hunt through the cemetery. But in the return, she was looking at history. And that's kind of cool. Can you believe we hit 29,000 today, y'all? What the what? It didn't even take a week to hit 29,000. Can y'all believe that? Like, we hit 29,000 in under a week. We went from 28 to 29. Like, look. I could look at these views all day. In my opinion. I gotta check chat though. But I could literally walk here all day. Because it's so dang pretty. Because back then, grave markers were pieces of art. And some of the really old ones were made like who had more money. Honestly, a lot of the old, like if you look at the old markers of the 1800s, it really was a competition of who had the most money. Who had the most money, who had the most notoriety here, who had the most whatever. Yep, it is like a historical site. It's an overpriced historical site. You can get the same views in other places. This is still an active cemetery though. Like, people are still buried here. Like, I see a hearse driving in right now. But I mean, like, if you come out here in the morning when there's not a lot of people out and about, you can get pictures like you would not believe. Like, look at that. Check that view out. I mean, come on. That is peaceful and calming. This is essentially, okay, Wormslow. This is what the entranceway of Wormslow looks like. It is trees lined just like this with the Spanish moss that people love. But the thing is that Wormslow, they don't let you pull to the side to park. They will not let you park. People still do it, but it's not like here you can pull over and take all the pictures. You have to jump out, take a picture in the beautiful sights. But here, different. Be sure you like my live if you haven't in here. So you either click the three dots or the X and click the thumbs up and then come back in. You only have to like once. Well, yeah, so it is expensive, one, to be buried out here. Two, pretty much all the land in the official Bonaventure, the historical area, has been reserved forever. So families bought major areas and their families are buried here to this day. So there's not, in the historical Bonaventure, there is not a lot of open spots. Now, there are two cemeteries attached, Forest Lawn and Greenwich, that people still get buried at. But here in this historical side, it's not only expensive, it's about hard pressed to find, like, to be able to come out here if your family didn't forever and ever ago buy a spot. Welcome, welcome. Be sure to like the live. We're at Bonaventure Cemetery if you're just hopping in, checking out all the views. This is where the bird girl from Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, this is where she used to hang out. But then she was used in the movie and people became obsessed with her. So the people that had her as a statue on their grave were like, hey, can somebody do something? Because this is kind of disruptive to our family's resting spot. And so they ended up moving her into Telfair. Cemeteries served as your first recreational parks too. That's why you see benches. Come sit here and watch the water and watch all the boats come by and stuff is a lot of coolness too. Look at those views. That's stunning right there. Can you hear the birds? Let me turn off my AC. Can you hear the birds? There's some loud birds today. One of the families that owned this were the Tatnall family. They're buried out here. So the original, owners of this land were the Tatnalls. They owned it. One of the original owners. Unlike Laurel Grove, which is where a lot of historians of Savannah are buried, Bonaventure, you can drive most of the areas, where at Laurel Grove you have to park and walk. Here you can drive a lot of it. The only thing that is a pain is if you're driving down one of these roads and there's no turn and you come across a funeral and you don't realize it, you have to back yourself all the way out. That's why in Savannah, you have to know to pass your driver's test, you have to be able to back up at least 10 to 20 feet on a driver's test. Just FYI. That and parallel parking are mandatory requirements in your driver's test. Because there's so many, and you have to do a 4-point turn on your driver's test now. Because Camden, that's the new thing, which was interesting. I'd never done a 4-point turn in my, I was like, a 4-point turn? What? And then when I heard what they were, I was like, well, that makes a whole lot of sense. I just didn't know that's what they were called. You know what? It's kind of nice to be in here on YouTube, though, at the cemetery. I don't have everybody coming in going, there's ghost. I see a ghost. So that's kind of nice. It's much calmer. Much calmer. And soothing. It is 77 degrees currently in Savannah. Just FYI. I bet you Florida is roasty today. Especially down at Disney. It's 77 here. But it's much warmer. So there's one of the other cemeteries over there. You've got the Telfair Drive for the Telfair family. So a lot of the roads over here are named for historians of Savannah. 82, dang. That's pretty wild. I fear summer is going to be unruly today. Or this year. I think summer is just going to be insane. But sweating is good. Make me lose more weight. So I wouldn't be sad. I wonder if I should dance on YouTube. I'd pull over him. But that gimbal was not having it on the car. We were bebopping on the car. I don't mind the heat in the sense of, sweating just is purifying to me. Now, if I'm at an amusement park, if I'm walking, I like it. But if I'm at, an amusement park, nah. No, dog, I ain't a fan. Okay, we're going to dance on YouTube. Because I should be able to save that and load it into my video today, right? I don't know how all that works with YouTube. But we could dance. Thank you. Can you believe it? Okay, let me set you guys up. Because I got a little bit of a charge again. Which we did not have a few minutes ago. Because, y'all, that charge... My phone was, dead. I don't know how you... Okay, I'm looking at all the logistics. You ain't lying. We do. Personal ACs and everything. I got a little bit of a charge, so we're gonna... Y'all, look at this bootleg pollen on my car. Look at the pollen. This is ridiculous. I want to go wash my car again. That's a mute point. A lot of people come out here and walk their dogs. Thank you, guys. Look at this. How pretty is that? I know, we're about to do another one. Hold up. Okay, let me figure this out. We never danced on here. And we did meet a new friend that follows us. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to get y'all. Wait, wrong way. Ho, ho, ho. There we go. Now, I cannot fall down the hill. If I fall down the hill, that could be a problem. Because there's a hill right there. So I got to be cognizant of where I'm dancing. Because that could be a whole problem. Gotta look where I back up. I gotta see the chat because I can't see the chat. Tuck and roll. Seriously, you're not lying. Y'all, look, that could have been scary. Hold up, I gotta show y'all. Bench. Like 2 steps and I would have gone down the ravine. I mean, now, there were times as a kid I had to climb down there, but not so much anymore. Look at this. How pretty is that? Can you zoom in on here? Oh, you can. Step back, you can zoom. Oh, snap. Oh, I love this smell. The marsh is such an interesting smell. Look at that. Y'all, look at that boat coming through. Channing, is that you? Do I know you? You can sit here on a summer day and the amount of boats coming through this area is insane. 3 dances today. See what happens if you come over to the YouTube? Hashtag awful humidity. You ain't lying. Do I know you, sir? That's a nice boat. I mean, we gotta admit that. That's a pretty stellar boat right there. How pretty is this? And this is all part of Bonaventure. Ugh, I love it. Hello, Mr. Boat. I want to know somebody drives a boat like that. Corey in the wild, you ain't lying. It's very quiet out here today, very peaceful. I hear another boat. I think. Oh no, it's not the boat. Alright, let's keep cruising along, shall we? We busted a move. We saw a nice boat. I agree. It's not bad today. There's a nice coastal breeze right here. So I'm not gonna lie, it's not horrible right now. Oh, there's another boat. Yeah, the boats are out today. This weather is the best. Okay, Let's go. I don't want to test the theory of the phone dying again. All right. Let's go. Let me get y'all hooked back up. Yeah, I wouldn't mind the heat though. You're right. The humidity though, if you're not used to it and you come out here and you're like, oh my word, the humidity. So, all right, got you guys back in. So that's good. Ooh, wait, y'all at a weird angle now. All right, let's boogity. We did get a new dance in for people on the YouTube. We'll see if I can transfer it over to our TikTok though. That'll be fun for the 29,000. I think I'm gonna go wash my car now because it's dirty. I know it's not really gonna help. I do recognize that it's gonna be dirty tomorrow, but it's the odd satisfaction of just having it clean for a few minutes to go through the car wash. And I do pay for unlimited washes, so I mean there is that. So I feel like it's cost effective for me to be able to wash it anytime I want to. Right? Am I wrong? Thanks for the 26 likes. Hey, if I can get like over 20 likes every day on YouTube, we're moving in the right path. Like I said, I don't know how YouTube really works in the sense of people seeing the live like they do on TikTok. But, I mean, it's kind of calming. They are cleaning up all the leaves and everything at Bonaventure. It is bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. They are bumping along. I mean, yeah, I've lived here almost my entire life, and yeah, the humidity, you're like, that first few times, you're like, oh, this is awful. Absolutely horrible. And then you get used to it a little. But then it's horrible. I mean, because you'll go out, like, the thing I don't like, I mean, you go out and it is just like you are drenched. Lots of cars parked over here. That woman is in jeans and long sleeve shirts. I don't know how she's doing it. It's 77 degrees. I don't understand how. I love when people stop though and they look, they hear a car behind them and then they stop and turn around. That always makes me chuckle too. But anyway, so yeah, today was fun. We will be live tonight for our back porch chat, as always. But I think now I'm gonna go wash my car. Maybe get some Lord's chicken for lunch. Chick-fil-A sounds good. Because all I've had so far is that smoothie this morning, which was good. I think the Lord's chicken is calling. So you guys have a lovely day. Thanks for coming over here to the tube. I will see you guys later. Have a lovely, lovely day. Here's a view. Peace.